And now the Randall Stores of Southern Minnesota, your family shopping headquarters, presents the Bandwagon. From the studios of Channel 12, it's the Bandwagon, brought to you this evening by the Randall Stores of Southern Minnesota. Each week, Randall's brings you a favorite band of our upper Midwest with your favorite old and new style music. Tonight's music by the Christy Hengel and his All-Stars of the New Ulm area. And now here's your musical bandmaster, the ever-talented Charlie Pasick.
Well, thank you for those kind words and welcome aboard, folks. It's bandwagon time again, and we're all set to go with some great music lined up. Christy Hengel and his All-Stars. You heard the opening theme, and it's played in a way that makes you want more, and you're going to get more on the bandwagon tonight. Outside of that, we've got Dick Yen back again with us with some great news from the Randall Stores. It's news right in keeping with the times, and you'll hear more about that a bit later on. Got a number of requests and dedications. We'll be looking at those. But right now, let's move on with the music, and we'll start it out with Christy and the gang all set to go. And let's roll with that first number, Christy. Okay, go.
We'll go here. 1, 2.
And exceedingly well played by Christy and the bunch. Have more music coming up, but right now take a look at a few dedications. We've got a 46th anniversary of Wayne and Alice Welch of Hutchinson, Minnesota. Adeline Sinclair's birthday, also for the gang at Brandt's Hardware in Gaylord. A birthday party for Amelia Reiger at the Citizen Center. And for that, we're going to send out dedications, particularly during the time when the party is going on, 7 to 11. Piece for Lenny Mettler, who just retired after 41 years at Archer Daniels Midland. Happy birthday to Gilbert Miller from Young America. And also a piece for Julian D. Mettler, who married April 21st. For an old school buddy of the bandmaster here, Glenn Hoffman of Northeast Wabasso, requested by Christy Hengel. And we'll have more later on. Right now, let's roll on with more music, and we're all set with more music down here at the bottom of the pile. And we've got a waltz coming up for Gene and Lou Deming. The title of it is Eddie's Waltz. Okay?
I would say so.
It sounds like.
Have you ever had it happen where you dressed yourself in the morning, or you came home after a hard day's work, got all prepared to go out with your wife for the evening, got all dressed, tied your tie, took all that time to do that, and you made sure in the mirror that it was tied good and everything else, and she comes walking in and says, that tie doesn't look very good with those pants.
Yeah, you do it all the time.
So what do? You tear it off, and then you got to work at it again, and by that time you're perspiring and almost have to take another shower. We've solved that problem. We've solved it for the ladies and certainly for us guys. And if you hold this and just aim it here a little bit, I can tell you what's going to happen. These behind me, we've got a little display here, and I told you last week there was going to be something different. All you do is unzip that tie, take it off, and if they don't like it, zip it, take another one, zip it back on, just like that. A zipper tie.
A perfect.
No worrying about what it looks like in the mirror because it's perfect every time. And in fact, we've even got the bandmaster here wearing one of those tonight.
Yeah.
Your bow tie got put on relief for a week, so all you from Nicollet that sent all those ties, you're going to have to excuse him for one time. But it's very easy to do. Just unzip it. You can take it right off, hang it up in the closet, and the next day, if you've got a selection there that doesn't match up, it's very easy to put them on and right off again, and there you are. Doesn't that look nice?
Modestly
And just perfect. And we do have quite a selection of them here. We got a bunch of different colors. All of them are the same. It's a brand new zipper tie featured at our store. There's a test market. We're trying it out. My wife says they're fantastic, so I got a feeling she's going to get me a few of these. I think if she doesn't, I'll have to buy some for myself for Father's Day. But what a great item, and what an item for graduation, late graduation present. Put a few of these in the closet, and guys and gals, there's no more worrying about going out and having on the wrong tie that doesn't match the right shirt and having to do all that work. Just unzip it, zip it up, and here we go.
Well, I particularly like the idea of being able to replace these ties in a hurry.
Isn't that the truth?
Your story about this doesn't match your suit is about right. I think it happens in every household.
Hey, we do it all the time. I think we do it just to make sure that they know that we want to be observed to be dressed right.
Okay.
You know, sometimes we extra do that, but sometimes we don't.
Well, make sure that you're right all the time.
There you go.
By getting a tie or two.
You bet.
Are they available now?
They sure are. We got them on display right now, and we can get a lot more of them if we need them. But it'll be a test market for a while, and at the right price, I'll guarantee you the right price.
How can
Lots
you
of different colors. You can't lose a bit.
All right, fine. That's at Randall's in Mankato and in New Ulm. Now let's get back to some music, and we've got Christy and his gang standing by. Here's a tune that has been around for a while. Lawrence Duco made this one famous, the Red Raven Polka. All right, gentlemen. Hey, how about that? That's really something. I got to talk to Dick about this because that's the liveliest music we've heard.
And indeed an all-star band, and Christy knows how to get them together, doesn't he?
Sure
They're
does.
fantastic players, every one of them.
Well, we'll hear from Christy in a few moments, but we got a few more requests around here for Dorothy and Jim Buskovic, Penny Southworth and Cy Yule, Kelly Crosine and Harriet Yule. Also, we've got a request for the senior dance at the Senior Citizens of New Ulm from 8 to 11. We told you about that. That's coming up. And we've also got a dedication here for Bernie and Velma Schweiss of New Ulm, and for Tom Getzken, music master of the Morning All-Time program. How do you pronounce that gentleman's name?
Well, he wrote it down. I didn't watch him write it.
I don't know.
It's a new name. Well, if we butcher your name, we're sorry.
There we
We'll
go.
try to do the best. Well, what do you got on your mind?
Getzmeyer or something like that. I guess Getzmeyer, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It's
Yeah.
Getzmeyer.
We played their wedding dance 2 years ago down at Gibbon for Arnie and Velma Schweiss.
Okay.
You betcha. We had 700 people there at Gibbon Ballroom that afternoon.
Say,
3 years ago, I think it is.
you got anything else on your mind tonight?
Yeah, I got to play for a birthday party with three-piece band over at the New Ulm Senior Citizen Center for Amelia Geiger. She's here tonight, the Italian lady. You see her dancing here once in a while. She's here tonight.
Yeah, we
It's her
mentioned it
birthday
a little
party.
while ago.
Yeah. It's going to be from 8 to 11, I guess.
Now,
that night, so everybody's
I've
welcome.
got a little bit of news. I thought maybe I'd
Yeah.
pass it along to you.
Fine.
Do you remember Earl Schmidt? He used to play with
Why, of course I
Jerry,
do.
the old trombone player?
Yep.
Well, he phoned me today and reminded me that he's going to be on the TV program
Wagon Wheel.
The Wheel of Fortune on Monday, June 8th at 6:30 p.m.
Good for Earl, you know.
Earl is going to see whether or not he can hit the golden.
Oh, I wonder if
scoop.
he's going to be a winner that night or not.
I don't know. All right, well, we'll let you go back now and get
Yes.
all hooked up if
I
you
want to
want.
dedicate this to my mother, Anna Hengel, Mrs. George Hengel of Care Center at Sleepy Eye. She's 89 years old, April 22nd. She's doing fine.
All right, let's send
You
out our
betcha.
very best greetings.
And also
We'll
for
let
my
you-
sister Aggie. She's going to be, her birthday is going to be June 13th on a Saturday. She was born on Friday the 13th, though.
Okay.
So she
All
had good
right.
luck ever since.
Okay.
Well, nice talking to you fellas.
Well,
That's a
we'll have Christy and the music
Sorry,
on in a
great.
moment, but right
Now we're going to
now
have a button accordion solo.
let's send out a 49-year-old dedication here for Roman and Lucille Lomaker of New Ulm. Also for Louis and Dolores Cayley, wedding anniversary of New Ulm. Elma Margaret Scheid of New Ulm. Don and Carol Fisher of California, formerly of New Ulm. They're here on a visit. And for Chester, for Christy's mother that he just told you about, we want to send out special greetings to her. Okay, well, let's see if we can get Christy set to go here. We've got a young lady who has joined the entourage here. She's a talented young lady. As a matter of fact, she plays the button accordion. So let's see what happens on a solo titled Stella All Smiles. Touch, the guest artist with us tonight. The title of that one, I'll Be All Smiles Tonight. Say, you'll be all smiles if you attend the Bandwagon program. Hope you have an opportunity to get up here and join us on the show. We videotape the show every Monday night shortly after 8, and the playback is on Saturday evening. Never any admission charge, and a great lineup of bands coming up. After Christy here on the 8th of the month, that's June 8th, the Jolly Ramblers with a special guest. On the 15th, Ernie Stump. On the 22nd, a newcomer, Laverne and the Starlight Girls. And then on the 29th, the Mel Storm Band, to give you some idea what we have coming up. But we've got more music coming up now. And this for the gang down at Morgan, Minnesota. Christy and his all-star band with the Essig Polka.
1, 2.
wasn't that a great number and exceedingly well done? Lots of zip to that one. The title of it was the Essig Polka, and the music by Christy Hengel and his All-Stars on tonight's Bandwagon program. Well, on this program, we take a little time out usually to salute a couple of employees at the Randall stores, and Dick Yen takes care of that. He's right on top of that, and he's got a salute this week again. Okay?
Well, with pleasure each and every week, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the selections for the Employees of the Week from both of our Mankato and New Ulm stores. And first for Mankato, cashier by the name of Paula Marvin. She's been there quite a while and does a great job for us in the Mankato store. And from New Ulm, John Beck. He works in our grocery, frozen, and dairy area. Right now he's up front helping in the courtesy area, so we're versatile with all of our people in both of our stores, and we're very proud and happy about our two selections for being the Employees of the Week at Mankato and New Ulm. I do want to make mention a couple of dedications for the wedding anniversary of my folks, Mr. and Mrs. Robert Ginn, and our ex-neighbors, Mr. and Mrs. Jean and Willard Medetsky. We live very close to one another, and their anniversaries are on the same day, June 1st. And so congratulations to both of you for ex-neighbors where we lived in Blue Earth down there a few years back.
All right, well, we're happy to include those dedications. Many happy returns of the day to those folks. Hope they enjoy their very special occasion. We've got more music, and this time we've got a Babe Wagner tune coming back again. It's in three-quarter time, a waltz, and here we go with Evening Shadows Waltz. Nice. Well done. Well played by the band. See, a couple more dedications to Mike and Agnes Granson on their 46th wedding anniversary. This is requested by Christy, and also we've got a dedication for Agnes on her birthday. And then also for Clarence and Isabel Brady of New Ulm on their 25th wedding anniversary, which will be celebrated, or was celebrated, on the 3rd of June. Okay, well, let me repeat the invitation again. You're always welcome here on the Bandwagon Show. Come on in and join us, never any charge of admission. Dance it up with the folks that you know. They always have a good time with some of the top bands of the upper Midwest. Speaking about top bands, we have the Jolly Brewers, not the Jolly Brewers, the Jolly Ramblers that we have, and they're set to go next week. We'll have them featured on our Bandwagon program. So let's wind things up with music now. And here we go with Christy and the gang with another Babe Wagner tune. This is the Oneida Polka. If you would like a VHS copy of this program, send 1995 to the Bandwagon, Box 128, Mankato, Minnesota, zip code 56002. Be sure to let us know the date the show aired and the name of the band. Sales tax and shipping is included in the price. Show has been presented for your viewing pleasure by the Randall Stores of Southern Minnesota, headquarters for all your shopping needs, with stores in Mankato and New Ulm. You're invited to join us again next week at the same time when you'll see and hear the music of the Jolly Ramblers. Until that time, remember that this week, like every other week, is a good week to shop and save at your nearby Randall store. Chuck Bassick speaking for the gang. Hope you've had a great time. We've enjoyed being with you. We'll see you again next week, same time. So long now.
Thank you.